if social media was around in 1977 when Def Leppard was set up, how would you think things would be different? Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't around when we started, purely because it gave us more opportunity to concentrate on what we really wanted to be, which is a band. You know, it wasn't like, oh, we can't rehearse today because we've got to answer all these questions or something. It's like, I think that actually is one of the reasons there aren't so many bands coming through the way that we did, is because they have other tasks that they have to perform that we didn't. We were just literally, we learned to play our instruments, we learned to sing, we learned to write, put songs together, and that was our only focus.
I think also, you know, when people form bands now, the motivation is a lot different to what we had. You know, I ask a lot of young people, I go, well, what do you want to do? And they want to be recognised or noticed, or be, that social media being one of the things, they want to be on YouTube, they want people to take notice of them. We wanted to make music, we wanted to be artists first, and it's a big difference, you know, and I always say, we stress that we're happy about creating and making music, and that's our fulfillment. But like I said, a lot of the people that in this social media world, they want to be recognised. It's more of an ego-driven kind of thing, which is a little bit of a shame. You know, we still have the thing where we want to create and make music, and that's still really fulfilling to us.
This is Eugene from Razor. What are your views on the state of where rock music is going now in terms of how technology has come along with the advent of, say, Pro Tools and Auto-Tune and what have you?
Well, it's certainly very, very different. I mean, it's a lot easier to make a record nowadays. Personally, I'm a little bit skeptical of new music because I know how easy it is to make it. I know all you need is a laptop and $500 worth of software and a good microphone and a little bit of skill. I think what is really different nowadays is the live arena. That's really the final crucible. That's where you know if you're listening to great music or not. A lot of people can create music that on the surface superficially sounds really, really good, but they can't perform it live. And when they do perform it live, they have to supplement it with hard drives and playback and stuff. And one of the great things about Def Leppard is we're often incorrectly accused of miming because our vocals are very, very, very strong live, and we take great pride in that. And we're one of the very, very few hard rock bands that can actually replicate these heavily produced records, these very vocal intense records in a live arena.
What about your fan base? I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen your fan base grow older over the decades, but
it expands actually, yeah. It
and
does.
younger.
Yeah, it gets older and younger. You know, I mean, seriously, both ways. What you get is, it's just a natural evolution. You know, if you're around for 30 odd years like we are, you've got kids that were fans when they were teenagers, then life gets in the way. They get married, they have kids, they go away, they spend money on stuff like that, and then when their kids grow, they come back when they're free to go out again, you know. And then sometimes their kids come too. We just did 3 shows in Australia, and really looking out over the audience, you could literally see multi-generations of you know, young kids catching up with us, maybe because their own generation of bands let them down. There was that disenfranchised kind of vibe about a lot of the 90s bands, and they didn't survive. So these kids have been let down by their own generation of bands, and they're looking elsewhere. They're looking to the future, or they're looking to the past. And with us having such a big fan base, there's plenty of opportunities for these kids to go and check out bands like us or Iron Maiden or whoever it is, and see what all the fuss was about. And some of them look like it, and they're on board. You know, they come along. So we got all sorts of people coming to the shows.